New York State, you think you know, but you have no idea. Today, we're diving into the weird and wonderful history about the state of New York. Buckle up, because some of these facts are going to surprise you. New York, home to Times Square, the Yankees, and, well, probably a rat king or two if we're being honest. Let's kick things off with a story about ambition, engineering, and a whole lot of mud. I'm talking, of course, about the Erie Canal. Back in the early 1800s, connecting the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean seemed about as likely as finding a decent bagel in, well, most of the rest of the country. People literally called it Clinton's Ditch, after Governor DeWitt Clinton, assuming it would be a colossal waste of money. Picture this. It's a chilly December night in 1835. You're a New Yorker, bundled up in your apartment, probably complaining about the price of beaver pelts or whatever they did back then. Suddenly, fire. And not just any fire, my friends, but an inferno that would make even the devil sweat. The Great New York Fire of 1835 ripped through the city, gobbling up buildings like a hungry hippo at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Over 600 buildings went up in smoke, and the city's financial district was basically turned into a giant barbecue pit. Okay, folks, time for a geography lesson. But don't worry, I promise it won't be boring. We're talking about the Adirondack Park, a sprawling wilderness bigger than some actual states. Seriously, you could fit Rhode Island, Delaware, and Connecticut inside this thing and still have room for a decent bagel shop. See, I'm bringing it back to bagels. You're welcome. This isn't just some patch of trees either. We're talking mountains, rivers, lakes, forests. Enough natural beauty to make even the most jaded Instagram influencer weep with joy. So the next time you need a break from the concrete jungle, remember, the Adirondack Park is calling, and it's only a shortish drive away. The Statue of Liberty. From Copper Queen to Lady Liberty. Ah, Lady Liberty, that beacon of hope, that symbol of freedom, that giant green woman holding a torch? Yep, that's the one. She started her life as a shiny copper goddess, but thanks to a little thing called oxidation, fancy word for rust basically, she slowly transformed into the emerald enchantress we know and love today. Checkmate. New York's chess legacy. All right, gather round, you intellectual titans, because it's time for a history lesson about chess? Yes, chess. Before you click away faster than you can say en passant, hear me out. Back in 1843, New York City hosted the first ever American chess tournament. Jell-O, the wiggly, jiggly pride of New York. Let's be honest. Who doesn't love Jell-O? It's wobbly, it's jiggly, and it comes in enough flavors to satisfy even the pickiest eater. But did you know that this iconic American dessert has its roots right here in New York State? That's right, folks. Jell-O was born in the small town of Leroy, New York, back in 1897. The Underground Railroad, a journey to freedom. Before the Civil War, New York played a vital role in the Underground Railroad, a network of secret routes and safe houses that helped enslaved people escape to freedom. From hidden rooms in private homes to secret compartments in wagons, New Yorkers showed incredible courage and compassion in the fight against oppression. All right, thirsty history buffs, this one's for you. Did you know that the first American brewery was established right here in New York City? Way back in 1632, Dutch settlers decided that Manhattan needed more than just canals and tulips. It needed beer. Now for a somber but crucial part of New York's history, the draft riots of 1863. In the midst of the Civil War, anger over a new draft law, which many saw as unfairly targeting the working class and exempting the wealthy, boiled over into violence and chaos. For 5 days, New York City descended into some of the bloodiest unrest in American history. And finally, let's end our journey with something a little more lighthearted: the world's smallest church. Nestled in the town of Oneida, New York, is a structure so tiny it makes a shoebox look like a cathedral. This pint-sized place of worship is a testament to the fact that faith comes in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes the smallest things can have the biggest impact. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these quirky facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and try not to get run over by a taxi.